Hey, so I'm at Swami's Beach, Encinitas, right now, enjoying the beautiful day here at the park. There's the beach down there. And I was just thinking, you know, there's all these people here that are like strangers. I don't know any of the people here. And I normally wouldn't step outside of my comfort zone to necessarily spark up conversations with people. And I thought it'd be really fun and interesting to do that today. Not only to step outside of my comfort zone, but also just to really connect with people, to know, more deeply what's alive in them, what's real for them, what are they going through. I think that so many of us go through life, whether we're at the park or the grocery store or walking down the street, and we come across so many people that we don't necessarily engage with, or most people don't even smile necessarily when you're walking by each other. And I just would love to inspire more connection, and I think this would be fun. So let's check it out. What are you guys working on?
Oceanography.
Oh, nice.
Studying for finals.
So what is the most interesting thing that you've learned about?
Our state spends $7 million to replenish the sand on the beaches in our county.
7 million?
Yeah.
Wow. How do they replenish the beaches?
They dredge out off the coast.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love it. I'm learning things. Well, I wish you the best with your finals. Hello.
Hi. Works out your whole body and your core.
How long have you been doing that?
A month.
A month? Well, good for you. You're sticking with it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I'll take a look
Actually,
at
I think it'd be really fun for me to do it with you.
All right. All right. So we're gonna start from a push-up position.
Okay.
Push up, up. Now reach as high as you can. Back down, back, and repeat. And that's it.
Cool.
Go as long as you can.
Love it. Thank you. High
Good.
five.
All right. Great.
Enjoy the rest of your lunch.
You bet. Okay.
All right, we're gonna go down to the beach now. So I'm totally having fun so far, and it's really not scary at all to just go up and talk to people and see what's going on with them and spark up a conversation, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm learning about where people are at and what's going on in their lives, and it's no longer just walking by and just seeing strangers. I really feel like much more connected to the people around me now. It's great. Love it. See what was up. I saw you sitting over here contemplating, and was interested to learn more about you.
Well, I come here usually once a day because I walk either to Cardiff or not quite. And then that gives me, I think it's 130 stairs. It's about an hour's walk.
Wonderful.
And then I have the stairs.
You do that every day. Good for you. That's inspiring.
That's my workout.
And what do you do for work?
I take care of end-of-life patients. I put together care plans.
Oh, well, that's really important work that you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What I gained from it was greater compassion. I thought I was the most compassionate person, but sometimes we have what's apparent compassion, and then there's what's real compassion, and so I needed to discover that. And the patients I work with taught me that. I would always take this hour to take care of myself in a physical fitness way, because that keeps me whole in addition to my meditation, right, and my practice, so that I can do the work that I need to do, and I can move through the stresses of today's world, which are very impactful for people, and not get caught up in them, because that's where the challenges are.
Absolutely. And like I said, it's definitely an inspiration that you are not only doing this kind of work, but then taking the time to yourself every single day.
It's so valuable, and I think it's one of the things that our culture is missing, because we're moving too fast, and so people don't take those moments to pause and really look into themselves and see, all right, how can I do my best work today, or how can I be my best being today? And you have to pause to do that.
Yeah.
If you're always on task, then you're not noticing.
Exactly. What came up today was I just realized that I'm here enjoying the day, and it's not something I normally do, to go out and just reach out and talk to people that I don't know. And so I just really wanted to connect with people in a more real way. So
hear their stories.
Hear their story, yeah. And I love hearing your story. I mean, it's just fascinating. We all have like our own life book, you know, of what we've been through. And I just know that so often we just pass by each other all the time.
Exactly.
You know, and don't really take the time to see like what's real for people and what's going on, and just to talk and get to know each other. So yeah, it was an inspiration for today.
Well, it's a wonderful inspiration. I used to teach cultural diversity for the volunteer program at a big hospice in Florida. Several of them said to me, well, we're not going to go and see patients who are Muslims because we will not take care of terrorists. And I said, oh, well, okay. So tell me about that. Where is that information coming from? How did you arrive at that belief? And he said, all you have to do is pay attention to TV. You'd know that. And so I attempted to have a conversation that was maybe sort of illuminating a little bit. I said, you know, hospice, we have there's no racism allowed in hospice, so you don't get to have that choice. So if you want to be a volunteer, you're going to have to change that belief system, or we can't accept you as a volunteer. And they were sort of dismayed by that. I said, there's a new book out, just came out. I think you might try reading it. More than try, I want you to read it, bring it back to me, and tell me what you learned from it. And so the 5 who were the most concerned about terrorists, right?
Yeah.
3 of them came back, 2 of them didn't. 3 of them came back, and one of the things one of the women said is, you know, those people in Afghanistan, they just have families like we do.
Yeah.
And you go like, well,
Exactly.
you know. But she was like maybe 60-year-old woman from, I think she was, you know, from Ohio or Michigan, somewhere in the Midwest, and she really had no idea what went on in, say, Afghanistan. That we're dealing with humanity. We're not, you know. And the only way for people to have that and to be able to move out of all the political process is either through literature or through things like what you're doing, or going there and traveling.
Video, sharing stories, understanding that we're all human beings, and that it's so important for us to open ourselves to understand each other and to feel compassion. It's actually, I think, very, very important for us in the world right now.
Absolutely.
To do that. So what was the name of that book that you gave them?
The Kite Runner.
Thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you.
And you know, in the outback of Australia, they say goodbye and hello by hello the heart, or hello or goodbye the heart. So I'm saying hello the heart and goodbye the heart.
I love that.
Yes.
So you both do it at the same time? Okay.
So hello the heart and goodbye the heart. Blessings on both of you. Because without the talent behind the camera, we wouldn't even capture all of this. So
I am part of the movie. It's obvious, it's evident and apparent. I have no will of my own. I've surrendered to the moment.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the way to do it. I'm Katie.
Gary.
Gary, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And
This is
your
Koji.
friend, Koji.
Koji, very gifted and talented musician.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you guys.
Awesome.
What goes on? The media to generate instantaneous global awareness.
Yes.
Giga. G-I. See, the kids painted my nails.
Oh,
My nails
that's
are painted.
cute.
So now's the moment.
Now is the moment, and I see that you're very connected to the moment, and I love that.
It's where we have, you know, it's a good place to practice dwelling.
It is a very important place
It's a practice
to
that we can just cultivate, restore ourselves, breathe in, breathe out,
be. Wonderful. So you
celebrate
have-
each other's presence.
Yes. Can I give you a hug? That's beautiful. I'm all about that right now.
Yeah, that's the we. We're moving into that.
We are.
Collective agreed, shared quantum leap. I'm a voice artist. It's irrespective. See, I could be shape-shifting behind my wetsuit,
Yeah.
And I could tell you I am from Russia, and the person listening, they're going to think I am visiting from another country to be from Russia, appreciating the warm weather.
That's awesome.
Or I could say I am Japanese, and he could say he is an American person, and you would not know. 私の名前はゲリー・エリオット。私 I'm a voice artist behind this mask. Only face is a false impression of a so multi-dimensional being, and the voice can reveal this without a wetsuit. I'm just Gary, like everybody else. It's like a Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Odd. It's a Wizard of. I am the Wizard of Odd. O-D-D.
You are a ham. I'm so glad that we got you on camera, and I know you wanted to be in the movie the whole time. You're like, yes, camera, this way.
No, actually, in fact, the truth be told, it's just that your lovely presence was, obviously you're carrying your presence, and your mission is to sort of make the discovery. This is a good place, to make conscious connectivity. People are chatting in chat rooms all the time, but there's very little eye to eye. It's about the shift being from quantity to quality. It's not so many, so much, always, so much, so many, how much.
Right, the quality.
It's the shift is to the quality of this present moment, because everything, all the Costco's filled with everything and da-da-da-da-da, it's all passing. But what's really is the quality of this moment. So that's where the value lies. Absolutely. In your eyes and in our presence.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to go in the ocean. Believe it or not, I'm swimming.
All right, it was nice to meet you. Thank you so much for sharing yourself and being so bright and free and expressive.
It's whatever, it's the moment. Enough already! Cut!
So I really, really, really loved this whole experience. I'm really glad that I did this, because I feel like I've learned so much about other people. I've learned a lot about myself, and I just feel so much more inspired to connect with people and to just start conversations and to learn what's going on in people's lives and to hear their stories and to connect in that way. And what I realized is with the people that I was approaching, I think that they really appreciated somebody coming up to them and, listening to them for a little while and having that space to share more of who they are. So I know that all of us really deeply want to connect more to people. And it's up to us, to make that effort, to be proactive and to step outside of our comfort zone and to reach out to people. You never know what can happen. You never know whose day you can totally make so much brighter just by you smiling or saying hello or asking them how they're doing and giving them the space to share. You never know what kind of blessing can come through, or what kind of synchronicity, or you may meet a new best friend, or you may learn something really valuable. You never really know what kind of connection can be formed. And it's just something that I know for myself is just very fulfilling. It's very rewarding to be able to connect with people in this way. And I know that we're, in these days very much on Facebook all the time and spending time in this virtual reality, and it's just so important to also connect with people live as well, and not just your close circle of friends. I mean, that's great, but don't be afraid to reach out and connect to new people and to expand yourself in that way. It's just really, really powerful. So I just encourage you to get out there and maybe introduce yourself to some new people today. When you're out and about doing your thing, just kind of see what happens, see what magic happens. And if you do, I would love to hear from you. Let us know. I think this is something that is really important for helping reconnect people and reconnect the world. We're all, especially in America, living in our isolated bubbles for the most part. And I think this is a great way where we can start really reconnecting and cultivating a deeper understanding and compassion for one another. So I love it. I'm so happy I had this experience today. And I'm really happy that we got to capture it on camera too. So thank you.